Good evening, and welcome to this edition of Darkest Hours. Tonight's tale has been pulled from the archives and is simply titled The Mirror in the House at 56 Wood Lane. The house was incredible. It was in a great location, a period property, so lots of space, big windows, and a huge garden for the kids to play. And on top of that, it was practically being given away, being sold at a fraction of what it was worth. Tom put that down to the fact that the original owners had passed away and their children were selling the property off to get some cash, presumably to buy property of their own. And in this day and age, who could blame them? But this was a buyer's market, and Tom knew a bargain when he saw one, so he snapped it up. Didn't even bother to haggle the price down, it was so good. And so, a few short weeks later, the Soulsby family moved into 56 Wood Lane almost immediately. The house needed work doing to it, but it was plain to see that this place could be restored to its original glory. On inspection, it needed new wiring, a splash of paint. Certainly needed a plasterer to come in and skim the walls, but it was splendid. Marvellous. In the master bedroom, Tom found a real treat. It was underneath a dust sheet that he had pulled aside. He was expecting to see a window looking out, seeing as it was covering a great portion of the wall. But it turned out that instead of looking at the vista, he was staring back at himself. It was a mirror. Not just any mirror. It was huge. It spanned a great amount of the wall and had a beautiful gilt frame that was moulded into a swirling pattern. Hypnotic, really. The mirror must have been the only thing in the house that was immaculate, the dust sheet protecting it over time. He looked at his reflection and had a large grin on his face, reflecting the joy that Tom was feeling right now at having found something so wonderful. The rest of the day was uneventful, just getting things unpacked, moving things, boxes everywhere, but the whole family were in great spirits. Everyone was thrilled at the new house, and so, tired but happy, the Soulsby family retired to their beds for the night, each looking forward to a well-deserved rest and more unpacking tomorrow. There was blood everywhere, all over the sheets, all over his hands. It speckled on his face, and yet he felt elated, joyous. This was the thing that he enjoyed the most. The tension as the knife rose, the anticipation as he felt it plunge down, and the joy as the knife went into her body. It was a feeling that was hard to describe. The blood was splattering everywhere, and he was laughing. She was dead, and he was wondering what to do next. Oh, yes. The children. Well, we better go and deal with them too. He laughed as he strutted out of the room to continue the work he knew had to be done. Tom awoke with a start. What on earth had just happened? He looked over at his wife, and she was sleeping soundly beside him. What time was it? Sometime in the early hours, he assumed. It was just a nightmare. An awful one. But a dream only. He got up to go downstairs and caught his reflection in the mirror. There was something rather unnerving, seeing his reflection wandering around, not looking at him, and yet still following him out of the room as he went down to the kitchen to get a glass of water. As he walked back into the bedroom, he caught himself standing, staring, looking at his reflection in the mirror again. I must put a sheet over that thing. His hand stretched out in front of him, fingertips reaching out, gently touching the fingertips of his reflection. he realized how sad he suddenly looked. No, not him. His reflection. It looked sad, tormented, guilty. He wasn't sure why. After all, he felt wonderful. The weight of the knife in his hand, it felt good. It felt right. Well, it's time to get started, he laughed. He bent down and picked up the dust sheet, throwing it back over the mirror. After all, he didn't need his reflection putting a dampener on the mood. As he stood over his sleeping wife, knife in his hands poised to plunge down, the anticipation building, he paused and thought to himself, I wonder who I'll be tomorrow. Oh well, it didn't matter. He was home. And that was the tale of the mirror in the house at 56 Wood Lane. Poor Tom Salisbury. What a tortured man. I won't tell you if tonight's tale was fact or fiction. I'll let you make up your own mind. But I would ask that if you enjoyed it, you press the like and subscribe button. Until next time, good night and sweet dreams.